Hey you guys, it's Majestic Honu here, back with more Genshin Impact. And today
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Hey PDX Dave. Heading to Port Ormos, which I of course... Oh, wait a minute. I of course have not been over in this direction. So it's gonna be a journey. Hey newbie. What is that for? Nothing? I am heading over to Port Ormos. Wait a minute. Maybe. Where's my little boat thing at? Oh, it's up here. Whoops. Yes. So I wonder... Okay, I can go a little further. Where is this at? It must be up above. Oops. Higher and higher. Here we go. Okay. I am going the wrong way though. Buddy, you're standing in my way. We made it.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen... Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's
All
ask around
seems
and
very
see what we come up with.
suspicious.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ain al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora,
Are you
he'll
having
give
a
you
good
info
day,
on
newbie?
anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our
Good.
field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Paimon does not like to lose her money. Am I going the wrong direction? Get out of my way. It gets confusing when things are like underground or through a tree. You
This
never
is
really
the place
know
we
which
heard
way
those
you're going.
students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they...
Yeah, it makes
Oh,
it
you've
hard.
arrived.
Because are you supposed to
Please,
go
take a
up or are you
seat.
supposed to go down?
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
What?
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port
Oh,
Ormos?
I probably should have done a traveler.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place.
Maybe not?
The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go.
Relax,
There's no
Paimon.
other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're...
Spit it out, Paimon.
Archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
Hey,
As you can
Jeremy.
see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
The ones that have been out for
Greater
a little while?
Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the
pretty sure I did
tyranny of our
those.
enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia
Well,
to
that's
cover
good,
up
at
the
least
truth
you
of her
got 'em.
actions and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. King Deshret
Yeah, a
isn't
friend of mine
truly
sent them
dead.
to me.
The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god
Yeah.
will suffer retribution together. If what I'm
This
saying
guy
makes you
is
shiver with fear,
super angry.
it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the mora you're worth.
Give us
Hey,
back our Mora.
Shut it all, Hatham. What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept.
I'm so excited.
After all, even the Archons used
I'm
war to
saving up
negotiate
all
the
my
ownership
primos,
of Teyvat.
and I think I have like 6
If, on the other hand,
wishes.
we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action
my
will
thing right
sting
now.
a little more than the
Free
mere
ones
following
that we
through
got?
of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First,
Yeah.
you return the 500,000 mora to them.
I was, yeah.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too. Plus, he seems to know a
Good, get
lot
some
about
sleep.
what's going on around here.
Later.
Let's catch up with him and ask some questions. He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Don't be so rude.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring? A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring
Oh
a
my
lot of backup
gosh.
for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret.
I don't know if I need to listen to all of this.
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for... We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So
He's still gonna
since you
kick
were
their
happy to give us
butts.
this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those
This
which
is
the Eremites
so
deem
much
to be useless to
information.
them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, So that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine.
You want all the details. Boy, I almost fell. Dang it, that one went in the thing.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with... I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task?
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and...
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway...
So use elemental sight on her wares to see which one
Here are
is
two
the
knowledge
best.
capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the...
Try inspecting them with element...
Ew.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Morph. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any... Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Oi.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want... Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right?
Oh, should I look at the paper?
Doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette.
I didn't
We
even
have
look. I probably
unripe
should have checked what he gave me.
fruits.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion.
Let's like... What am I doing? Ask the informant. Looking to buy an unripe. Okay, that. Am I gonna be able to pull this up when I'm like speaking to her? I'm gonna take a picture of it. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, what's this other one? Okay.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Every ship deserves the best. Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
You're walking so slow, dude. Oh.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me,
Okay,
but we
let's
may
see.
not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
So, a mouse is a customer.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
What? That'll cause you dizzy? I think it's the first one.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be
That
sure to
means to
package your
purchase
products
in bulk.
beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra!
No!
Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Fantastic.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Wait, what? Did he go up? See, that's what I'm talking about, these places. Up again?
Look, he's over there.
Dude, slow down.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the... Here, over here. You
It's
can stop running
Dory.
now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Paimon is
what are you trying
way
to say,
too
Princess
honest.
Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say,
Princess
then you can forget
Pea-Brain.
about doing
Oh
any
my
business.
gosh. I love her.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you? Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to— I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably— What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Tevat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. Yeesh! Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tevat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an— Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora and— Whoa! That's a lot! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small— Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the
I was
eye for
not expecting
quality.
her to buy multiple.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your— Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend— Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good
Oh
use
my gosh.
by
I
finding
feel like this is a
something useful
mistake.
for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. Excellent. Then please. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones— Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discern— Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental
Paimon.
Sight again to check. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques. The art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Did she just scam them?
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Oh, I did not realize that was a elevator.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces,
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
well, Wakela.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about when we heard that the
In that case, a short while ago.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in several brigades, I agreed to forego owner. However, there are those they adamantly believe.
So you kept hounding them?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiation. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's note. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, Maya Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure...
You two want to try using a knowledge? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though.
Thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Okay. He's way out there. There's like no teleport in that direction. It's gonna take me forever. Okay, maybe not too much longer.
All right. This place works.
Here. Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled... While you fight, we can use an... There may be variances...
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those, Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
I'm going in! Torn to oblivion! Ha! Illusion shattered!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you.
This is so weird. I want to skip this.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Out of the frying pan!
Couldn't figure out where the other one was. Reinforcement.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
Now, I'll start recording data.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it...
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
I knew it.
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deals... I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for an...
I'm glad he's giving us money. Wait, what did it say? Wait until 7, 2 days from now. Oops. That's 1 day. What? Oh, did I get it? The clock thing is so weird to me.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yeah. What's that elevator thing I fell from? Found it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Sumeru specialty spices. You won't find them anywhere else.
Let's go.
you your perfect color.
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal you name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else.
Can you really get us anything we want?
So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me.
Appetite?
Tell me. Oh! But you know, after all, I had to work really.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate?
Because to me, and as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
So you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory, opens doors.
She's so cute.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
We're back.
We got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to...
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have... All right. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon. See you then.
3 days. Oh, perfect. I love when they skip to the actual event.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep.
Let's do this. Do I have to go across? Of course I do. I'll just go on this side. I hope we get to kick some butt.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Ha ha ha.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come.
you shall perish! There is no escape!
Oh, there's more over there.
Let's light it up!
Adventure time.
Yeah. Eat this! Enhanced Animal Module 75. Animal Test 6308.
Who am I even fighting?
Come on, you coward!
Shine down!
What are you calling a coward? Just got your butts whooped.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally!
Boss?
Did you use it?
Is he like a zombie?
Great! Now we can... Boss?
What the hell is happening?
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
His ear headpiece thing is all red.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Ooh, he's got some sticky fingers.
World, forget me.
World forget me?
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could...
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has all...
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom,
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
I can't believe he's not gonna tell him that he has the thing.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Beautiful. That quest is completed. Sup, butter?
We didn't miss the Sumeru's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Gosh, I hope I'm going the right way. I think so. Beautiful. Beautiful,
There
beautiful.
she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but...
There's no need to be nervous.
Thanks, Paimon.
Let's see the
Speaking of which...
festival.
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure, if there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey. I've already prepared a room.
Whoa,
I'm excited for the festival and to see what's her name dancing.
Here we are. It's also fairly cool.
It looks really nice.
Not at all.
That's Paimon's specialty.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together? All of my friends will be working the festival. And Dia's still in...
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sumeru festival too. Oh no. Thinking about food is... Did we oversleep?
Do you think Paimon sleeps
We should go
floating?
meet Dunyarzad.
Or does she actually lay down?
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunya.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You've worked so hard.
You know, well, many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way.
This
Paimon
is
always
a
thinking with her
stall offering
stomach.
foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell.
Mushrooms, flowers, and so what's
It's another Sub-Zero's. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopal.
so the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy this bread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarch.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true.
Thanks. All right.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things.
Right? I thought.
So,
It's quite simple.
sure sounds.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails,
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And
Why does everything sound so much more credible when doing?
so that's the true wisdom behind it.
Oh crap, I don't know what I'm doing. This? I wasn't
Okay,
paying
one moment.
attention.
It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies. It means. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Yes, that's what I'm wanting to see.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candy.
It's a weird guy.
Hi,
with a weird
Layla.
hat.
No, I'm still streaming. For a little longer, anyways. We're at the festival in Sumeru.
Miss Dunya, in the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown
Don't
very
be.
fond
It's
of you.
totally fine.
The hallowed night of.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, all right, little soldiers, take your Yalda.
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children.
As are we.
Oh, not at all. Oh,
Whichever one.
that is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include
Ooh, those are.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
I had the same thought.
What's up with those
He
two
really
flavors?
does.
Oni Kabuto
He
is a
looks
little spicier
ridiculous.
than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, oh, it's all right.
I also believe in your.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Oh boy. What number should I do? 3? Okay.
Attention!
Thanks.
That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Aww.
Paimon survived so many epic battles because you had
Although I feel like that would
incredible
be tasty.
But looks like
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please,
Don't
take both
be.
boxes.
It's okay.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candy.
I was honestly going with
It's
number
Knight of
5
Flowers,
anyways,
not
before you
Knight
said
of
3.
Candies.
We both would have been wrong.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right?
Bad guys.
Wait.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Yeah.
Those Eremites don't
Fight,
look
fight,
like they're...
fight! Who are you? I don't believe...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even
Oh,
consider
here's
that the
Dea.
Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia!
Dia.
Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family...
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves.
Aren't your claws all...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying.
Whatever you do, don't jump when you're doing her alt.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
Diaz?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, really? That's good to know.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather...
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a...
Come on, it's nothing.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I
Oh,
sold
weird.
it 'cause I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
Yeah, that's
It
lame.
can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make...
Thank you very much.
Don't be...
Are you feeling unwell again,
My lady, your condition... Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look...
Truly, I'm so...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a
You
secret.
got a new Pokemon watch? That's
I was
cool.
actually born with Elazar. His terminal...
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about
Does it
its
have any
severity.
Pokemon on it?
Sumeru's current medical
specific one?
advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always looked compared to the simple fact I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, all I could do was sit. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more, not to mention the this way, when my final day does arrive. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her, and thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point. Oh, right! Isn't it almost time? Huh? Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
Yes,
Naylu
this
will
is what I've been
recreate,
waiting
and
for.
with that, my.
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Jeremy said this
We
dance
should
was
still
so
make it in
beautiful. Or something. I'm saying beautiful. I don't know if he said beautiful. But it's gonna be awesome. Here we go.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior
Over there!
Ow,
Someone's
get
yelling
outta
at
here.
Milu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
Snorlax, Pikachu.
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key
Oh wow,
parts
you
of
got
the
quite a few on
Sub-Zeros
there.
festival.
That's pretty cool.
If we can't perform it,
the Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
how did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Is that what you call her?
Created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity,
What do I
verity,
need to
and
do?
truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is
With
finding workers to
pleasure.
tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Milu,
They're
are
being
you
so
okay?
mean.
Oh, Dunyarzad,
I want to kick their butts.
you all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sabzeruz festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sabzeruz festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
Fight, 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 fight.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
Man.
Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sabzeruz festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What is this?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
The arrival of the festival? What? Didn't we just do this?
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived.
You seem kinda
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? What?
The earpiece is the reason you don't have any dreams? I knew it.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
This place is
Let's go
so
take a look.
sketchy.
This is a stall offering foods from.
You are quite well.
They're all planned! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sabzeruz festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like...
The moon signifies...
This place
It's
sucks.
escaping me for now.
Is he really looking...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. I'll keep that...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of...
Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
This guy?
What's
Vihar?
the pick? Don't...
It's not that simple. Each box contains a...
Ooh!
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Why do those flavors even Traveler...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha! Paimon bet you had. Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of deja vu?
Gross.
Oh, Paimon knows what that is.
Laying eggs?
It's when
Oh
you
my
feel like you've already experienced
That's
whatever is
such
going
a
on.
gross thought.
In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us. Isn't so? Why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like...
Charcoal baked Angelina cake. Isn't it that? Oh, Paimon. That thing?
It's the
Are you really
eggs.
gonna eat it? Isn't this
Eggs and green bacon.
going a bit too far?
What is she doing?
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted. Then, you mean? That's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also
Deja vu.
Hey, Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again.
Oh,
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
That was brutal.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Aw, thanks. I appreciate that.
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No.
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zero.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before...
Understood. I will...
the Sub-Zero's festival.
He is such a jerk.
Dunyarzad,
It's okay.
but you've been really looking forward.
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but
The next
wait. What did.
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, you still... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Every single one.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired? Anyway.
Man, these guys are bad, bad guys. Gosh, I hope we figure it out this time.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you...
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea. Let's get going.
Come on, traveler, figure it out.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy this. Oh, are you interested?
Think of eggs, eat
It's
eggs.
not that simple. Each box contains a rat.
They all sound pretty tasty.
And there's also lizard tail and... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
They're all 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh,
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really... What?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed mind reading?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you What's going on? Did you see something?
Always
Us
and
leaving Dunyarzad
forever.
without letting her know is...
That way. Run. Did we seriously lose her? Okay, sounds good.
Traveler? That's...
Finally.
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad?
That was fast. Hello.
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
Yes, welcome to the chat.
What the?
Thanks for joining.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh?
20th time?
The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single
She's
day?
the Archon.
If it
I
weren't
found
for
out
you,
yesterday.
we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks
What
like she
the
isn't
heck?
doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies.
Would you
Analogies
mind
are wonderful
review
tools.
my account?
They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
What do you mean?
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Like your YouTube account? Your channel? know what this means.
The moon, illusions, and lies. That doesn't sound right.
Oh, duh, that makes sense.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to
To
be
review
in a
their
perpetual
characters?
samsara.
Oh.
I can't seem to cohesively piece.
Grand Sage?
I can't.
Oh my gosh. So this one?
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately.
Right? Just click until it finally gives you the right answer.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
What the crap?
Let's think about our current situation. To save and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something. Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more predictable.
Alright, that is going to be the end of this stream. I'm sorry, Layla, that I have to end it now, shortly after you joined me. But I'm glad you were able to join for a little bit. It was nice having you on chat. Alright, thank you everyone for watching my stream. If you're enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be back next time, and we will continue in hopes to get out of this stupid time loop and maybe kick some butt with those stupid jerks. Till next time. Later. Bye, Layla.